Alright, so for Christmas, as a fun little aside, I got a fancy vibrating saw thing. I don't remember what it's called, Reciprocating or something like that. I'll put its actual name as the title. But the reason why I wanted this was to help with getting some of the stuff, the trash that's been in that forest for a very long time out. Because there is some form of metal frame, and a little further down the river, a scooter that are so deeply grown in that I can't rip them out. Like, I have actively tried on several different occasions and cut at those vines and not been able to get through them. To the point where when I tried to do the scooter one, I hurt myself the very first time I did it. Like I had actually hurt my shoulder trying to rip it out. So, on Sunday, I'm going to be showing you those two different points and then cutting them with my saw. I'll be focusing on cutting the metal bits and just sliding them out of the vines instead of trying to cut the vines up, because the vines are all tall enough at this point that they don't need these items anymore. And I still haven't figured out what kind of vines those are, because every time I've looked at them, they've not had flowers. And spiky green vines are very common. But some are native and not good, but not bad. And others are non-harmful transplants. These are plants that aren't invasive, but aren't native. And like insects and stuff can still use them for what they would use native trees for, but they're not maybe as preferred. They usually get classified as survival-based plants, which is insects and birds will only go to them if they absolutely must. Then there's invasive plants, which are actively killing out native trees and plants and are of no use to wildlife in this specific area, at least. The most well-known one is English ivy, and this is a problem because English ivy is, I think, like the fourth most common landscaping plant. You can find it almost anywhere when someone's building a house, and it goes wildly out of control. Yeah. I'll title this video the name of the saw, like what type of saw it is, and then I'll show it off properly in Sunday's video. Thank you for listening.